In this chapter, we'll look at working with the timeline. There are several ways of placing content into timeline. First, let's add content to our content bin window. By double-clicking this window section, we recall the video clip import and import the selected videos into the content bin window. For easier orientation and for this lesson's purposes, let's adjust our bin window so that it shows more video files. A thumbnail size change may be of help as well. At high resolutions or when two-monitor display is used, these steps are not necessary. The easiest way to place videos on the timeline is via drag and drop, that is, by grabbing the files with the left mouse button and dragging them onto the timeline from the bin. It is possible to select one or several individual videos. Another method of moving videos is similar, but uses the right mouse button. The difference is that when placing a video onto the timeline, a window pops up, offering individual placement options. The options are displayed in the menu. In our example, we'll use overwrite. If we place our video into a location on the timeline where another video already exists, the new video replaces the previous one. If we use the right mouse button to choose a video from bin, the Add to Timeline command for adding videos is displayed in the menu. The shortcut for this step is Shift plus Enter, and the command applies to a single or multiple videos selected. When selecting this option, we recommend checking which track on the timeline is active. It is advisable to label the track where we'd like to add the video, followed with an Add to Timeline command. This is obviously unnecessary when using manual drag and drop. Another way works in situations when we wish to view a video beforehand and select only the appropriate parts. By double-clicking on the video file in the preview window, our video is displayed. Using the playback controls, we can replay and rewind the video. For a fine frame search, we can use the mouse scroll wheel, which allows for more precise movement across individual frames, or an additional jog shuttle control, for example, Jog Shuttle Pro by Contour Design. If you wish to choose only a section of the video, use the Set In and Set Out functions. When stopping at a function icon, note its keyboard shortcut. Let's select the start point for our selection. A marker is displayed on the auxiliary timeline. Similarly, let's mark the end point. The auxiliary timeline now displays a section of the video clip. The newly created part of the clip can be moved onto the timeline in a number of ways, either by using the Overwrite to Timeline or the Insert to Timeline icons. The difference is obvious. The video clip will be placed on the timeline at the selected track, so it's advisable to check which timeline track is selected. Another and faster way to insert a selected video on the timeline is by simply moving it in the preview window, using the right or the left mouse button. When the right mouse button is used, a window pops up showing video insertion options, just as when inserting from the bin window. It is also possible to place the clip so that its audio part is displayed at a track different than the standard. If we, for any reasons, want to place the sound on a different audio track, we must remap the audio channels. Here is how it's done. By simply grabbing, we move the audio icon to a different audio track. Now we can insert the selected video clip into the timeline using the Add to Timeline icon. When the left mouse button option is used for moving, the audio channel doesn't need mapping. Just move vertically above the timeline and note the visual options where the audio and the video tracks are placed. Finally, let's look at how to take only the audio part of a video clip and move it to a different location on the timeline. The easiest and fastest way is using the mouse to move the video clip into an available audio track on the timeline. However, by doing so, we have also removed the video part, leaving only the audio. If you wish to save the video part, press and hold the Ctrl key while moving it, whereby a copy of the clip is in fact created. Now the audio part can be moved as needed. The same steps apply to working with both the audio tracks and files and the video.